Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss all the things that happened with Harry and Meghan. And look what happened today. We have a leaky ship. Now, this took all of about 3 seconds, and suddenly it's everywhere. Of course, this was going to happen if he was lucky enough to get the meeting, which he did. Now, this was first leaked on X, I believe, and this is where I saw it from Chris Ship. He is the leaky ship. Prince Harry has arrived at Clarence House. Seems the meeting with his father, King Charles, is on. Harry arrived at 5:20. He has an engagement in the city this evening, so it won't be a long meeting. How did Chris Ship know about this, I wonder? These two are leaky ships, the pair of them. Then Chris backs it up with another tweet. Unless he was waiting in a corridor for a long period of time, hopefully he was, Prince Harry spent 55 minutes inside Clarence House meeting his father, King Charles. So obviously, Harry has had a little discussion with someone and he's tipped off Chris Ship. Now, we obviously got something in the publications as well. So we've got here The Sun, Harry's flying visit. Prince Harry leaves after private tea reunion with King Charles that lasted less than an hour. Now, we had plenty of footage as well. We have the footage of him going in to Clarence House. And then, of course, we have the footage of him leaving. This photographer knew exactly what was going to happen. They're standing right there. Oh, wow. Harry, you're so obvious. Prince Harry has left Clarence House after being invited for a private tea, blah, blah, blah. I wonder what kind of private tea it was because I know someone who does tea items. Maybe they sat down and had one of these teas from Republic of Tea. Can you imagine the monarchy drinking something from Republic of Tea? That thing wouldn't get through the gates. I'm betting there were zero flour sprinkles though, because you wouldn't know what's in them. They wouldn't pass the test. And I wonder if there was a marmalade around. Yeah, I don't think any of these items were anywhere near Clarence House. Oh, wow. She would have tried. I'm sure she would have sent over some random press box. The Duke of Sussex's Range Rover was seen pulling into the royal residence at 5:21 with suit-clad Harry in the back seat in his baby seat. The Duke of Sussex had not seen his father since he flew back for 30 minutes last February after the King's cancer announcement. The reunion today lasted 55 minutes, with Harry spotted leaving at 6:14. How sad is it that you've only spent 55 minutes with your father and you see that as a win? Wow. Wow, the damage is surely done here. However, the meeting was almost double the 30-minute meeting that he had last year. It's understood they had a private tea, except everybody knows about it. So this is him going in. This is the still 5:21. There he is, looking a bit nervous, I would say. Hard to exactly tell. And then afterwards, here he is at 6:14. He's not giving much away at all, to be really honest. He does look, I mean, he doesn't look overly happy. He does look a little bit worried, maybe. Let me know what you think. I can't tell. This guy doesn't have a lot of expressions. He certainly doesn't open his mouth much when he talks. Very hard to read his lips. AI doesn't do a very good job of subtitles with Harry. So yeah, he's a bit tricky. Meghan, on the other hand, you can see from a mile away. Harry, meanwhile, was made to delay his arrival at an Invictus Games bash for more than an hour because of his chat with his father. So, straight after this tea with his father, he had to race off because he has a packed schedule. Remember, he's so busy and he's so excited to be back in London. So, he jam packed himself full of things just in case he was told no, then I think he wouldn't look so stupid. Anyway, he ended up being late to this Invictus event. I don't exactly know what it was about. I guess it was just a bit of a celebratory event. It seemed like a bit of a stand-up cocktail style event. And there were also the tube strikes going on. So he was late because he was in heavy traffic. Now, this is what got me when I saw this bit, because just after he has left this private tea, okay, we've all been waiting to see if this would even happen. And straight away, he's talking about it. Now, he didn't say much, but he did say, when asked, yes, he's great, thank you. Now, you don't need to say anything, Harry. I mean, he is 1 minute away from spilling the tea. I feel like everything that was said in that meeting is going to come out. He's very, very quick with the yes, he's great. So now we all know that the king is doing great. What do you guys think about that? Should he have said that at all? I feel like that was even just too much. He should have just said it was private. Thank you. Prince William was not at the tea party. Well, that's a surprise. Of course he wasn't, because he was doing actual work. Now, the interesting thing is that 20 minutes before Harry arrived, Sophie was actually seen leaving. Good on her. Get out of there, Sophie. You don't want to be caught up in that negative Nelly. You just stay away from him, Soph. You are too lovely. Tellingly, Harry and his driver and Barack Obama's former bodyguard, we have to know all about that, were made to use the visitors' entrance. That is hilarious. He has absolutely been delegated to a visitor. He's not a member of the royal family. He is the same as you and I. He's using the same entrance that we would use if we were asked to attend. Oh, that is great. He must have hated that. And they did not drive through the gates on the mall, which was used earlier by the King and Sophie and for members of the royal family. These guys weren't allowed to use the normal gates. Oh, I love that. I mean, that's just a brilliant, brilliant thing. He's obviously seeing this as mission accomplished. And it says here, if he had flown home without seeing the king, it would for Harry have been a failure and a disaster. And he wanted to avoid that at all costs. So he would see this mission accomplished. I'm sure Meghan is so excited as well. Now, I do want to talk about Meghan just for a minute, because something happened that makes me think that this guy, Mr. Leaky Ship, has already informed Meghan of everything that happened, because here he is leaving. Now, this to me looks like either he's passed out, maybe, I'm not sure, but it looks as though he's looking down, and I'm going to guess that he's on his phone, that he's texting away. Maybe he uses WhatsApp. I don't know, some kind of social media. Maybe he's posting a picture of his tea on Instagram. But I believe he is texting Meghan here, because shortly after he met with the king, Meghan, who hasn't done anything for a little while on Instagram, suddenly posted this. Look at this: harvest hues, golden views, and a season that feels like magic. Like, it's just word salad. It doesn't mean anything. I think she might have made this up, or maybe one of her people made it up, but I don't think it's been plagiarized. Tellingly, this was posted, like I said, just after Harry met with the king. So she posted this California time 11:05 a.m., which was London time 7:05 p.m. Now, Harry left at 6:14, but he was in the car for quite some time. He didn't actually get to the Invictus event until 7:24 because of all of the strikes to do with the tube. So in my opinion, he has told Meghan all about what happened, everything that was said. Who knows if he was wearing a mic? We won't know that unless there's some Netflix special coming out. But Meghan's obviously very happy about it, and she's saying a season that feels like magic. Oh, so I just hope that King Charles did the right thing, didn't say anything stupid, and certainly didn't give in to anything that these two have probably tried to ask for. Certainly not the half in, half out model. Anyway, he headed off to the Invictus reception. Like I said, he got there a little bit late, and here he is. Now, he seems quite jovial. He is playing with his wedding ring. I mean, if I was him, I'd be just taking that thing off. That must weigh a ton, for goodness sakes. But he always kind of looks jittery anyway, so it is very hard to tell. But he's putting on a good face. It does look slightly genuine, I have to say. So I'm guessing it went well. Now, here he is telling a joke, maybe. You're so funny, Harry. Maybe he's already had a few drinks. But look at that guy in the middle. Look at that guy. He ain't having a piece of it. He's not interested. He's not buying what Harry is putting down. He has seen through Harry completely. I'm guessing this is a veteran, and I'm guessing he's not a fan. Just saying. So, guys, there you go. Prince Harry meeting with his dad. Finally, he actually got it done. Mission accomplished. And look at that. 2 seconds later, he's already telling us how the king is. Oh, he's fine, thanks. What a leaky ship this guy is. I can't wait to see if there's going to be a book or maybe another interview, and he's going to tell us a few more things that were said. But, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.